Welcome to the Picayune State Forest in South Florida. Today we are going to hike along the Sabal Palm Trail. This was crazy just to get to this place, although it's just a couple of miles, maybe 2.5 miles off of the main road on Collier. That road is like taking an African safari. But once you get back here, be aware, you are in a state forest, so if you do not have a Florida State Forest Annual Pass, when you come in, and it's just what I did today because I don't have one, you can scan a QR code and you can purchase a day pass for $2. So that's where we are. It was kind of interesting getting here. So let's get started. We'll take a look around and then head down the Sabal Palm Trail. Because of the challenge in getting here, I'll be very surprised if we see anyone else walking on this trail today. But before we head out, I do want to show you that they have a little picnic area here. It's kind of interesting. So they have this little picnic table here. And then they actually have a protected covered area right over here. Look how nice that is. Looks like somebody left behind a dog dish. But look at this. They have grills for cooking out. And they have picnic tables and just a wide open area. If you want to play some games or throw a ball around or something. It's really quite a nice little area hidden back here. Now on the way in, I was seeing a bunch of heavy machinery and dump trucks and things. I can hear some rumbling and banging down the road. I don't know what they're doing because we are in a state forest. But let's get to that trail. I don't know what to expect. If ever I was going to see a skunk ape, this is the place. So here it talks about panthers. We saw a very similar sign at one of our recent trails. But we know panthers are in the area. We also know we're in bear country. I didn't bring my bear spray with me, so I hope we don't run into any. So, looks like we're at the start of the Sabal Palm Hiking Trail. Let's get going. I didn't bring my hiking staff or my backpack. Now, if we can believe the signs, this is going to be a learning adventure, a 3.2-mile hike. This concerns me a bit. Watch for something surprising. What is that going to be? Now's the time to make your guess. So far, this trail is pretty well groomed, and you will see here that I am once again hiking in bare feet, taking advantage of the grounding benefits. And this sign explains that they're restoring the pine flatwoods. So perhaps this is what they're referring to. You can see the tall pines and then lots and lots of these small pines. You can see them going deep, deep, deep into the forest. But now we're going to take a turn. Hopefully not a turn for the worse. Here's a deer trail. You see that moving right into the woods? Here we've come across the Belmead Natural Resources Conservation Area. It looks like there's some mini trails going back through here. No motor vehicles. But I think we're going to stay on the main trail for now. Doesn't the moon look beautiful up there? What do you think? Could that possibly be a panther print? Interesting. We're getting a little deeper into the forest. Still in bare feet. But here are the signs so we won't get lost. We are following Loop A, which is, as far as I know, it's the only loop. So you can see we're really deep into the forest now, and yet it's still a good path. Nice path, nice weather, beautiful surroundings. This is different than any trail that we've gone on together here on the Average Me channel. And I found myself a stick, and it's just perfect for a walking staff. So now, I almost look like that guy at the beginning of the trail, except I took all my clothes off. What drives the forest? Fire and rain. Of course, rain is good, but so is fire because it cleans out the dead wood in the forest. It's not unusual to smell the forest fires where I live. I'm so close to the edge of the Everglades that smell those forest fires all the time. So here you can see Loop 8 continues to the left, but I don't know what this is. It's not a marked trail, but it certainly is a trail. We followed what looked to me like Trail A, the sign pointed, but it sure narrowed. And oh, we're coming up to a post now. Maybe we'll see something here. I just don't know what to make of it. So now it looks like we're on a road. Oh, now we got on Loop B somehow. Isn't that peculiar? Well, I think we're gonna continue and head down this direction, and hopefully we'll be going where we belong. If not, then this is gonna be a better video than I thought it would be. So it's not a hot day. It's early March, but the sand is a little hot on my feet. I mean, I'm dealing with it. Just be aware. If you're going barefoot like me, sand might be hot. This path really seems more like it's a vehicle path. This is path B that we're finishing our journey on. And it's just a little different. It's not quite as deep into the woods. Now, it could just be this part of the path, but it's more like a truck path. But I've only been on this one since we intersected with it, so I can't say what the earlier part of this trail was. We have a little side trail here. I wonder if this would have been where that other trail would have come out if I would have kept following it. Maybe so. We're here now. So according to the sign, we are meeting up once again with Loop A. So maybe they just ran concurrently, but we're gonna follow it. I think this will get me back where I started. So this sign warns us about non-native invasive exotic plants. But here's a thing that concerns me at the bottom. Non-native invasive exotic animals to look for include the Burmese python. I don't want to see it. Feral hogs. They can be kind of mean as well. Cuban tree frogs, they're all over my house. But we'll see. Wouldn't it be interesting to see a Burmese python or a feral hog? Now that we're back on A, we're a little deeper into the forest, into a little bit of shade. I've been seeing some deer tracks on the ground. Very nice here. Now you can see it's starting to narrow into a single footpath, but still easily manageable, even in my bare naked feet. You heard me, bare naked feet. And now we met up with the portion of the trail that we started on. So we're heading back to the parking lot and to our car. Still have a ways to go though. And as we come out, you see one lonely car. I'll let you guess who that belongs to. That was a great hike. It was a fun trail. And even if you get off the trail like we did, it's going to meet up eventually. So you don't have to worry about anything. I took the whole thing in bare feet. Came out great. So if you're in the area, you might consider Sabal Palm Hiking Trail. And this is in the Picayune State Forest here in South Florida. As always, please like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe by clicking my face in the corner and ring that bell icon. That way you'll know when I post new videos. Thanks for joining me. I'm Mark. This is the Average Me Channel.